gentil, meigo e boca profissional. Mas que camada legal. Mas que camada legal.
Agora vale down, o cachorro pra lançar. Salve o seu, minha manela, pata, pioco, 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 pioco.
Mas que mamada legal. Mamada legal. Ela por ser gentil, meigo e boca profissional. Mas que mamada legal. Mas que mamada legal.
Agora vale down, o cachorro pra lançar. Salve o seu, minha manela, pata, pioco, 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 pioco.
Mas que mamada legal. Mamada legal. Ela por ser gentil, meigo e boca profissional. Mas que mamada legal. Mas que mamada legal.
Agora vale down, o cachorro pra lançar. Salve o seu, minha manela, pata, pioco, 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 pioco.
Mas que mamada legal. Mamada legal. Ela por ser gentil, meigo e boca profissional. Mas que mamada legal. Mas que mamada legal.
Agora vale down, o cachorro pra lançar. Salve o seu, minha manela, pata, pioco, 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 pioco.
Mas que mamada legal. Mas que mamada legal.
chuva pra lançar. Se você olhar manela, pata, pioco, pioco, pioco,
Mas que mamada legal. Mas que mamada legal. Ela por ser gentil, meigo e boca profissional. Mas que mamada legal. Mas que mamada legal.
Agora vale tal, guarda-chuva pra lançar. Se você olhar manela, pata, pioco, pioco, pioco,
Mas que mamada legal. 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 Ela por ser gentil, meigo e boca profissional. Mas que mamada legal. Mas que mamada legal.
agora vale tal, guarda-chuva pra lançar. Se você olhar manela, pata, pioco, pioco, pioco,
Mas que mamada legal. 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 Ela por ser gentil, meigo e boca profissional. Mas que mamada legal. Mas que mamada legal.
agora vale tal, guarda-chuva pra lançar. Se você olhar manela, pata, pioco, pioco, pioco,
Mas que mamada legal. Mas que mamada legal.
Hello everyone, this is me Hack again, and welcome to the live stream, guys. So I'm like streaming like about like after 8 months, or maybe a year. I don't know. But this year the goal is to be like consistent, and yeah, like to keep things like fun generally. So yeah. So what exactly are we going to stream today, or like what exactly am I going to do on the stream, right? So in this stream, like we will actually, or maybe like for like next 1 month or maybe two, the only plan for us will be to like stream Active Directory related labs, or Active Directory related content, Active Directory red teaming related content. So let's get started, shall we? By the way, like before we go into hacking, I just want to mention that in the stream, like, we will be activating a machine from a lab called Baby. It's an easy box, and this is like me streaming after such a long time, so it's easier for me too, right? And once after com- if we are able to complete Baby on time, we will also go and do another machine which is based on like general pen testing. So yeah, like let's get started, shall we? Okay, so let me log in into my Kali first. I have a very secure password, guys, so don't even dare to hack me. So up here, like, this is the IP of our machine, right? So let's start by pinging it. Up here, yeah, we can see we are able to ping it, and we already know this is an Active Directory based lab. But over here, like, if you see a TTL of like 127, you can assume that it's in Windows machine. Also, like, if you see a TTL of like, let's say 64 or something around 64, right? 64, 65, 66, you can assume that it's a Linux based box. Now, up here we have the IP address. We will start with some basic things first. So my general strategy, or like of attacking Active Directory, is like do a quick nmap scan, try to identify the ports. After that, if there's a web server, I would go and explore that part. If there's, let's say, like, if we don't have any web server, we will go and explore SMB shares. SMB shares, we will also explore like RPC client, and then I will also run like for Linux. That's my like basic or general like mindset, or how like I approach Active Directory. So yeah, enough yapping now. So sudo nmap sc sp. So minus sv, like or sc flag stands for default script, and sv flag stands for like versioning scan. Up here I will specify the IP address. Before that, let me create a directory. So mkdir for to create a directory, and I will name it one lab. I will cd into it. Now I will create another folder. Let's call it baby. I will cd into baby. Now we can run our nmap scan. Sudo nmap scSV oa nmap. So OA like stands for like output all formats. So it will basically save the output of a nmap command into like three different format, I believe, which is XML and I forgot other two. Sorry, but yeah. And then, like, since this is a CTF, I would also specify like min rate. You should not do this in an actual engagement, like, but because this is like very noisy, but I also want to complete my nmap scan as soon as possible to save some time. Okay. By the way, like, I hope the audio is clear this on the stream now. I have no idea like how I'll be doing with the chat. Uh, I'm just making some like quick changes on the live stream. Let me just go and check the live stream on YouTube. Let's hope the quality is better over there. Just give me a minute, guys. Okay, so I think the quality of the stream seems decent. Unfortunately, I can't see the chats from Twitch right now. Um, I don't even know like if someone is watching Twitch live streams. Looks like someone is watching me on Twitch, but yeah, like I will fix that like on my next live stream. So yeah. Okay, so nmap scan is done. We can see port 88, which is for Kerberos, 139, 135, 445, which is SMB. We also have LDAP. So how am I going to approach this box now? So I will start with like I will like probably go and enumerate like RPC client, and I will check can I like log in as an anonymous user or not. If I'm able to log in as anonymous user, then I will run a command called like query dom user info, which will basically um, dump the entire username or users present on that Active Directory like domain controller or the server per se. And once I'm able to dump the usernames, I would probably like do a quick password spray, or like I will perform something like ASREP roasting. But before performing any kind of an exploit, I would probably go and check LDAP. And a lot of times like you could find like some juicy information and like description of it LDAP. So it could be password, it could be something else, you know. So that's the plan for now. Okay, so I'm gonna go and check RPC client. Okay, wait a minute, I think I need to install this shit. RPC client, seems like it, but RPC client. Okay, I can log in. So minus user should be like for anonymous user login. Like even I forgot the syntax to log in now, because I can't connect to the server. Let's specify minus n flag. Okay, so it seems like we are able to log in. So basically we can log in as anonymous user. Now we can run help command and try to see some like some common commands, you know, like so we can try running like query user maybe. If we know the username, we can try to get the information from it. But let's see if there's any permission which could allow us to dump the entire username or entire like users present on the box. So let's see. I think it's like query dom user info. I'll leave it. I think I remember the command itself. Query dom user info. Okay. Well, that did not work. Okay, let's see the help command now. Enum dom users. Okay. Well, my bad. Okay, so I get access denied on this one. Not bad. Now what I'm gonna do is like I will go through my notes once again on notes.hack1001.com. I have like few commands related to Active Directory up here. So let's see. Active Directory unauthenticated user enumeration. So I have like commands for LDAP search, RPC client. Let's see this one. Yeah, it's like enum dom user info, and seems like we don't have permission to actually, well, okay, yeah, we don't have permission to view users on this domain controller through RPC client. Well, that's an L. But we can also try running something like enum for Linux, and I will specify minus a flag, which basically stands for perform all checks, I believe so. And then I will specify the IP. Well, I should do this first now. I will take the IP address. Let's open another tab. IP equals to this echo $IP. Okay, now let's go back to for Linux command, and let me specify the IP up here. Well, that did not work. or wow. Options. Okay, so I need this, but this should be in the small form. Well, that did not work either. Well, can I? Oh, so it's working now. I don't know, man. I don't want to go any deeper in that rabbit hole. It seems like someone is watching me on Twitch, and I have no idea who he is or who she is or who they are. Well, never mind. Okay, so let's see our output for Inner for Linux, man. Well, seems like we don't really have a lot of permissions on this box, so yeah, so this method kind of failed, right? So what exactly we are going to do now? So I'm gonna copy the IP once again, and let's see if we are able to list SMB shares, SMB client L. Uh, okay, so we don't have permissions to list any shares. Now, if we remember our nmap command, we can see we also have like few other interesting services or like ports open, which is LDAP or LDAP. So what exact? So now what we're gonna do is like we will try to see like if we can log in into LDAP as an anonymous user. If we are able to log in as an anonymous user, can we list usernames present on the Active Directory? Can we get more information related to users on the domain controller or the server? So let's go and do that. So for that, I think I have a command for it. Here it's like LDAP search. So let me go and copy this real quick. Now, but before that, let's see if I have LDAP search installed. LDAP search. Yeah, it's up here. LDAP search. Now we probably need to replace the IP. So let me go and get the IP real quick. Okay. Well, my bad. Sorry for the fuck up. But yeah, so let me get the IP real quick. Okay, where's the IP? Where's the IP? Here's the IP. Now we probably need to modify this to something like baby.bl or maybe, yeah, I don't know. Like, okay, so let me modify the IP address. Now over here we probably need to change the domain name up here. So let me just print the output of our nmap command, and it's baby.bl. So I want to copy the domain name or DNS domain name, and let's put it here. It should be baby.bl. baby bl. Now let's try to run this command now. Okay, seems like there's some kind of a syntax error, and I think like it should be in capital. Could not pass LDAP URL. Okay, let's see. Well, this is not how exactly it should be, but let's see. No such object. Name error. Well, we definitely got something. and yeah, like we have permissions to actually dump usernames from LDAP, right? Okay, so we can actually dump usernames from LDAP. So now what we will do is we will use like cut command, and we will just print out the usernames. Okay, so it seems like that did not work properly. Hello. Huh. Yeah, it's not working properly, man. Forest DC zone. I don't know like what exactly it's printing. That seems like a complete garbage. Well, let's do this now. Oh, seems like it's not working. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I also need to specify this. Well, I'm kind of dumb. Wow. So up here, like we will only get the usernames, which is guest, Jackie, Ashley. Uh, I can't even pronounce like some of the names, man. Wow. Now, what exactly we are going to do is we will now try to print a description of that user or the users. Well, never mind. So like I was just scrolling down and I can see there's a description up here. Let me zoom in. Like if you guys can see this, for the user Teresa Bill, there's a user. There's a description saying set initial password to baby start 123 exclamation mark, right? Explanation. Wait, I can't even pronounce that. Well, never mind. So we have the password. We have the password now. We probably have the usernames. Yeah, we do have the usernames. And it's for like Teresa Bell, right? So let's see. Do we have CME or NXE? Yeah, we have NXE. Yep. So I would just save these usernames, right? And I'll perform a password spray real quick. I'm not sure like if we can log in as Teresa Bill, but yeah, we can try that too. But let me create another file called users.txt. Maybe we should name it like usernames.txt. Okay, done. Now we will go ahead and exploit it, guys, or we will basically perform passwords real quick. So SMB. Now let's see. I probably need to specify the IP. Let's try this. IP for usernames txt. For password, we will get the password real quick, and we will specify this. Okay, so we probably need to find a way to escape the specific characters, a symbol. Let's see if it's going to work. Here are the following target is. Okay, so we probably need to specify the IP address directly. So let me get that real quick. Here it is. Okay, so fingers crossed. Let's hope everything would work for us. Oh wow. Oh wow. Well, it seems like it's not working, man. I mean, it's kinda crazy. So none of the passwords actually worked for us, which is kind of weird. I mean, something should have worked for us. I mean, we have like baby start 123. Teresa Bill. Hmm. Well, this is kind of weird. Let's see, like, do we have any other description with the password or something? Because I have no idea, like, why it's not working for us right now. Hmm. Kind of insane that it's not working for us. Teresa Bill. Or could be like there's like different username being used by the domain controller, could be that. So let me do one thing. I would make one more attempt, but this time it should be with uh, LDAP maybe, I don't know, or with WinRM. Let's try WinRM now. WinRM. Yeah, so like we have the password, so let's see what we can do with it. Ashley Web. So let's do one thing. So I have made a tool like a while ago, like GitHub hack01 UWG. Let me pull this tool real quick. So this is a tool I made like a while ago. So basically it will generate usernames for us, like in like multiple different formats. So let me go and copy the code and let's see. All you need to do like git clone UWG cd UWG python 3 main.py. So help. So basically we need to specify the file name now. So there's like two ways to do the next thing which I'm gonna do. One is you can write a bash script and we do it in a much better way, but right now my brain is not training right now. So okay, okay, well, this will take some time to download. It seems like it's going to take some time to download. Huh. Well, maybe we can go and do this way now. Nano usernames txt just I know it's dumb, but and I need to use the command line now. But fuck it. Cat usernames.txt. There is a will. We have like these usernames. Now where is my tool? Okay, here it is. Nano user.txt. F and should be like users.txt. Cat wordlist.txt. So we have like a bunch of newly generated usernames, right? So I'm going to just copy and I will go back to my directory nano. Let's say like codeless.txt. I know like I could have used like copy command and could have made my job a lot easier. Now let's do this. Now I would perform the same thing again, but with like with a new set of usernames. Word list.txt. Well, this did not work for. Wait, what? Yeah, seems like there's something wrong with this. I don't see any output, man. What the heck? Well, I have no idea like why exactly it's not working. I mean, technically it should have worked. I don't know, like if I'm doing something wrong up here. Is like my file empty? No, it's not. Hmm. Well, kind of weird. Well, it's working now. That's really weird, man. Let's hope uh, we will we will be able to log in as some user on the domain controller. And by it, I probably need to change the timing of my live stream. Maybe something like even later during the night for me because I have like some terrible neighbors, man. Well, it's taking a while now. Okay, so seems like there's like a lot like status log on failure, log on failure, log on failure. Huh. Well, really weird. I mean, it should have worked. Well, like I have actually done this box like a while ago and it worked for me. Well, let's see. Let me take some steps back and let me try with this now. Well, this is again taking some time, and again there is no output. Kinda insane. Well, okay, so I need to perform like spraying for like password on SMB actually. So, let's see. Yeah, it's like status log on failure. Wow, kinda crazy, man. Well, I don't have a lot of options now. like word list. Wait, let me see the output for this status logon failure. Is it like something other than status logon failure? Yep. Nope. It's like all like status logon failure. Kinda insane, man. What exactly we can do now? Let me just try to print. Let me try to make like one more like LDAP query and make sure I have the correct user description. Well, it's like for Teresa Bell baby start 123. I don't think I have copied any like wrong username or wrong password per se. Then why it's not working for me? It's like Teresa Builder Beal. Teresa Builder Beal. So let me open this up real quick. I think I have the correct password. Yeah, it's a correct path. It's a correct password. Right now, let me just try to perform like a password. Let me try to authenticate as this user Teresa.bell. CME. Like, do I have CME? CME. Okay, shit. Okay, I need to install CME. It's still installing NXE. Oh wow, I completely forgot about this. I probably need to zoom in, right? You guys probably won't be able to see my terminal. Wow, that's kinda insane, man. The IP. Well, let me try this. User Teresa dot bill password start 123. Let me scale that using a single quote. Well, yeah, it's still like this logon failure, and I have no idea like what exactly am I doing wrong, man. It's like baby start 123 and the spinal character. Kind of strange. Let's see like what other options do we have. Have that nmap. There's like 3389. Maybe let me try like RDP, man. Let me try that real quick. RDP. Well, this did not return any output. Kinda weird. Yeah, it's the same thing, like serious logon failure. How much I remember, like there should be a different error. I don't know, like if I'm doing something wrong. Okay, let's see what else we can do. There's like 3389. I performed password spraying and it did not work for me, and you probably need password for these services too. Well, let's go back to the basics now. Let's see if we can actually, yeah, let's go back to LDAP once again. I'm really sure like we're missing something. Object user, there is our bill. This is the user which is supposed to have this password, right? Let's see. Are we like missing any user? Or am I missing any user? I don't think we are missing any user. Yep. I genuinely don't believe we are missing any user. User accounts, Gary Wilson, Teresa Wilson. Yep. Let me do wordlist.txt or cat usernames.txt. Huh. Well, what the heck, man? Let me try this real quick. Grep Sam account name cut F2 D. Okay, now I would go and like perform one more than like a password spraying up here. Wait a minute. Cat usernames.txt. Okay, so how exactly? Oh shit, man, I'm so fucking stupid. Wordlist.txt, nano txt, nmap, not nmap. Let me replace this with like w.txt, and fingers crossed. Let's see if we get to see anything different this time, or will it be like status log on failure? Yeah, it's like status log on failure for each and every user. I don't know like what's wrong with this machine now. Oh, well, let me go back to Discord and let me see if I can reset this machine. Well, no, there's no way for me to actually reset the bugs. Yep. Oh. And what exactly am I missing now? Let me run this one more time. Teresa Wilson. Joseph. Well, I know I mean, it's hacking. I'm not like ISO speed who would go and do some random shit, right? So, yeah, let me just concentrate. I'm pretty sure we are missing something and I can't find it. Well, never mind. Let's try it this way. Okay. Huh. Wait a minute. So this is something new, right? Caroline Robinson. Let me just go back to my previous command. Do we see anything up here? Nope. We don't see anything. Well, that was kind of an L, right? There's another user called Caroline Robinson. So I would go back nano w.txt and I will probably like follow the same format like Caroline dot Robinson, and let's try to spray the password once again. Okay, so this time we had some luck, right? So up here we can log in as Caroline Robinson, but it says that we need to change the password for this user. Okay, not bad. So let's see how we can change the password, right? I mean, there's one way, like we can log in into RPC client and maybe change the password from there. I'm pretty sure like there's a way to do this using using like Impacket module. So yeah, let's see. But let me just go back and check the live stream on YouTube. Let's hope like everything is bit fine over there. Just a minute, I'm checking the live stream on YouTube. I hope my audio is clear, man. Otherwise the whole hard work will be kind of a waste. And by the way, like this is like me streaming like after months, and I'm very sure like if I'm like consistent, the quality will like automatically it will become like good, right? I know like I probably need to improve a lot, and I probably need to find a way to like make this live stream like much more like engaging. Just a minute, guys. Okay, so like the quality seems like decent. I mean, the actual audio quality and the stream quality, I probably need to fix myself now. Uh, but yeah, so now our next goal is to find how exactly we can change the password of this user. So Impacket change SMB password. There's a script called change resetting password remotely. Let's see this one. Status. Okay, so this seems like our kind of a like output, right? So let's see how we can change the password. Nmap. Okay, RDP scanner. He goes to a lot of stuff. Okay, so SMB password probably is the most simple way to perform a reset remotely, though it does have some condition. To perform a reset, simply provide the remote host R flag and their username with you. Okay, so cool, man. So let's see like if we have this specific binary installed, SMB password. Yeah, seems like we have the binary, and we probably need to specify a flag r or minus flag with the IP address. So let me specify that. Now with U, I think it's like capital U, the username, Okay, so we probably need to specify the password. So this was the password. Now for our new password, hacker 1337. But like if you are performing an actual pen test, right, you probably need to come up with a strong password because um yeah, like you're actually putting your own like customer or client and like some kind of a cyber security related risk, right? There could be times, maybe yeah, like I kind of started yapping, but yeah, like there could be times that when you're like actually performing an Active Directory audit and your customer uh, could be like compromised, you know. So yeah, like it's better safe, you know. So, but this is a lab, so I would go with a common password. Okay, so I was able to change the password of the user or of my user. Now I will use like evil vinarum I minus I flag, and over here like I probably need to specify the IP address of the remote host or my target machine or 69.198, and then there should be a username. I think it's like small q, and the username which is Caroline or Caroline Robinson. Okay, so I probably need to specify the password. Let's hope we can log in now. Okay, so we can log in, which is kind of a GG moment for us, right? Okay. By the way, guys, I want to show you some kind of a magic, right? So if you guys like subscribe, you would see something like this on the live stream. So yeah, feel free to subscribe. Wait. Okay, now so we can okay, so we were able to log in as Caroline or Caroline Robinson user. Let's see what permissions do we have. Who am I? Priv. Oh, it's like priv. Okay, so SE machine account privilege. So okay, so a user has SE machine account privilege. I'm pretty sure like we can actually abuse this, but this would be like kind of complex. But for now, like we also have like few more insane permissions, right? Which is SE backup privilege, and we can abuse this permission to create backup file of like a SAM file and entities.dit file, and we from there like we can actually dump the username or the password hash of the actual domain administrator. So yeah, let's see how we can exploit it. I'm pretty sure like I have notes related to the specific permission abuse, so let me see that. Or yeah, leave it, like we can also simply like Google it, but let's see. Yep, debug privileges backup operator. Let's see. Yes, I think like backup operator basically has like SE debug privileges, I believe. Yep. Let me go ahead and download these like binaries. I should have actually copied it. So let me just copy these files now. And by the way, like I probably need to start using like tmux. And by the way, like one more thing, right, guys? So like if you are like if you're on like a real engagement, it would be cool to like go through the source code. Like me personally, I probably won't use this in an actual engagement. Let's see, like do we have any kind of a other way? I'm pretty sure like we can use like some other way, right? I think like this one kind of, well, like actually we don't really need to use this. We just need to like transfer use this binary. Yeah, we don't need to use this. So basically like we need to use these like binaries to actually enable the specific permission. So just a minute. Let me go back real quick. So up here, let's say like if we had the specific permission, but the state was in this disabled mode, we can actually use those like DLLs to actually enable it. Again, that's like a completely different topic, but yeah, that's what we can do with it. So let's see. Copy backup privileges, or maybe leave this technique. Let me Google SE backup privilege. I can't even type, man. Escalation. There should be some article related to this technique. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Well, kind of simple, man. So basically, we need to seed into the C drive, make a temp directory, save the registries. Okay. Yeah, but in our case, we also need to dump the ntds.dat file. So let's see what we can do with it, or if we are able to. Okay. So we probably need to use this method too, right? Exploiting a domain controller. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, so it's kind of funny, man. Like let's go back to our older technique now. Well, let's see like if we're able to run this command. I'm not sure if this is like a local command, or do we need to transfer any binary. Oh man. I'll leave it. Let's use this technique. Kinda insane, man. Okay. Now let me open another tab for this. Let's make changes. Before that, a quick water break. Okay, so let's make some changes now. So up here we can change the alias to be like hack, expose hack, kind of funny. Okay, now let me zoom in. But I kind of made a small fuck up. I should have actually zoomed in into my terminal. I kind of forgot about it, but that's kind of fine. I mean, I will learn with time, Nano, and it's like hack.dsh. Wow, hack.dsh. Now let me upload the file. Upload hack.dsh. Okay, the file has been uploaded successfully. Wait a minute. I had to actually do this like Unix to docs. DOS. My bad. My bad. My bad. Let me go and make some changes real quick. It's like Unix to doc next to DOS, and it's like hack.dsh converting to DOS format, cat hack.dsh. I don't know, like, let's see. It's like upload hack.dsh. And by the way, let's hope like there's no echo in the stream, man. That would be an ill. Okay, so I was able to upload this file. Now you probably need to run this command, which is this shadow slash space, basically like .dsh file. So let's go back to our notes, right? So over here, like if we run this binary, we probably have to specify these commands like manually, but dsh file will like should automatically do it for us, right? So let me go back to the article. This shadow, and let me specify this hack.dsh. Fingers crossed. Let's hope everything would work. Seems like set messages are existing writable directory. I don't know, like maybe it worked for us, maybe it did not. Let's see. Well, maybe it did not work for us. And working that because it's read only. Okay. Okay. Let's go back to like cd temp directory. cd c. Let's make a mkdir temp cd temp. Now let's upload like hack.dsh again. Let's hope it would work this time. Now it's like shadow shad shadow copy. Oh no, it's like robo copy, sorry. Robo copy.exe /s hack.dsh. No destination directly specified. Source. Destination. This shadow. Or maybe I don't know, like why it's not working for me right now. Do I need to specify destination? Error, no destination specified. Robocopy mir mirror a complete directory 3 and delete all files as well as copy them. Damn, bro. dir. Let me go back to my notes now. Okay, let's see if we can run like this specific tool like in an interactive mode. I kind of doubt so. Yeah, we can't actually run this. Huh. Wait, should I ask like ChatGPT? Or maybe I should. Just a minute. ChatGPT. Let me ask ChatGPT. And let me actually print a container file.tsh. Okay, well, again, there was a mishap, right? So this should be not Robocopy. It should be like Desk Shadow. Oh wow, my brain is like really not braining right now. Is hack.dsh. That was kind of dumb. Yeah. Now I need to run Robocopy. Wait. Okay. Okay, so I need to specify the folder. Never mind. Never mind. Let me go back to the article. I need to copy ntts.dat file, right? Robocopy. Let's do this Robocopy. Now it's like /p z. It's like z. Wait a minute. Z Windows system 732. Is it like this 132? Nope, it's like Windows entities. Okay. Entities dot entities dot dit dir. So we have entities.dit file, which is kind of a major win for us. Now we need to copy the SAM file and the registry here. System, and we probably need to copy the SAM, right? No, we don't need. Okay, done. Now we can download this, so we can choose download. Get. Okay, maybe I don't know. No, like entity started. Nope. Or maybe okay, so this is the way. Okay, well, this will take a while, man. This will take a while. I mean, there's another way. What I can do is like I can use like Impacket, create an SMB share, and I can transfer the files through that. We will wait. If this one kind of fails, then I will go to the second method. Well, it's working. Cool, man, it's working. By the way, well, while that's happening in the background, um, let's do a quick summary or like a quick brief, right? So we started box, right? We ran our nmap command. After running our nmap command, we found like several ports, and this is an active directory machine. So we went in and we started enumeration, right? So since this is an active directory machine, we actually try to log in into our RPC client as an anonymous user, which we were able to do so, but we were not able to use commands like query dom user info or enum dom user info to get usernames present on the machine. After failing to get username from RPC client, then I went and ran enum for Linux, which would have done the same thing, right? That too failed. After that, we went in and we tried to access any SMB share, and we didn't have any permissions to view or list any SMB share. After that, once we are not able to get any luck with those initial techniques, we went in and we started exploring LDAP server. And on LDAP, we were able to log in as an anonymous user, and we were also able to query all the usernames present on the domain controller. And after some enumeration on LDAP, we found a password in a username description field. And after getting that password, we did a password spray across all the users on the domain, and we found a user. We actually found a valid user called Caroline Robinson. But in this case, there was a twist. Um, we were able to log in as the user, but it was asking us to change the password of it. So we use like SMB password binary maybe to change the password of that specific user. Then we use like evil Venarum to log in into the machine itself. After logging in, we found a dangerous permission called SE backup privileges, and we use that permission to actually to make a copy of ntds.dat file, which basically contains all the hashes on the domain controller. We were able to copy that file, make a backup of it, and now we are going to crack the hash, or maybe we can actually use the hash to log in as administrator on the domain controller. So that was kind of basic summary of this machine. Well, okay, so it's taking a while, man. That's kind of crazy. Well, what else we can do, man? Yep, okay, so like I have like one more thing to say. I actually ended up fixing my sleep cycle, but I think it's going to be fucked up again because of live stream. Like I I actually plan to like stream like much later, like somewhere around like 1 a.m. IST, or then maybe like 2 a.m. I don't know. I probably have to go back to my older habit, but yeah, up here it's like 50%. Um, okay, so I'm really sure like it will take some time. Well, actually, we should have used the SMB method to download our file, because even when Adam is like generally slow, like really slow, or maybe this could be a VPN thingy, right? Well, by like this was just a test from my own end to make sure everything is working. Okay, uh, kind of a slow progress, but yeah, we are winning, son. We are winning, son. Well, in the meanwhile, like we can keep talking or keep yapping. So, by the way, like OneLab actually has a lot of like red teaming related lab, and they have like one lab called Airfit, and I was actually trying that lab, right? And man, that lab is insane. Like, um, they actually have some. I don't think if I'm allowed to talk about this, but they have an AV or antivirus software which would like literally block a lot of like tools you use, which is kind of insane, but it's also like pretty realistic because recently like I was doing a Active Directory security audit, and the customer had a really famous EDR solution, and that tool was that like EDR was also like blocking each and every tool which I knew, right? So yeah, like bypassing EDR and AO is something which I want to learn in future, or maybe by the end of this year, man. I really need to get better at gaming. So yeah, let's see. Now let's go back to Kari screen. Well, it's not 80%, which is fine in my opinion. Um, but yeah, it's taking like a lot longer time to download. But no worries, man. We can wait, right? We can wait. Okay, so seems like we have some audio related problem. But okay, so like it's like almost we are almost there. It's like 94%. By the way, like let me show you something really cool. Let's see if I can download this. Am I? Let's see. Let's see if Twitter will actually allow us to play this. I don't want to log in. Yeah, so this one. So this is a tool which I was working on recently. Well, that was so weird, man. But yeah, like this tool, which will it will like actually help us to automatically like enumerate a lot of things in GCP or like Google Cloud. So maybe I would do a live stream, just on GCP. I don't know. Now let's download the system file. Let's hope this would be quick. Let's hope it would be quick. I don't know, man. But in the meantime, let me go back to YouTube and let's see like if the audio is clear or not. Or maybe let me go back to the YouTube channel itself. Live. I'm just like watching my own like live stream right now. I just want to make sure like my audio is clear. Okay, so the audio seems better. Now let's get back to yapping once again. So I don't know. I have no idea like what exactly I should say. Maybe we can actually do a live stream where I could bring a lot more people, right? Like right now, the current software which I'm using right now actually supports like collaboration with like about 11 people. So that could be like a lot of hackers on a single stream and hacking something, right? That could be like a war game scenario where could be a single server and about like 10ish hacker would go and try to hack it, kind of like a battlegrounds, I believe. Like yeah, hack the box battlegrounds, or could be like king of the hill from try hack me. Maybe it could be something a really custom cloud challenge which I would make, you know. So that could be anything. Now let me just go back to this my Kali screen real quick. Well, it's 37%. We are not there yet. We're not there, man. Well, well, we can actually maybe let's see. Like I'm streaming for like almost like 1 hour 30 minutes. Okay, so like maybe I can also like do one more lab, right? Yeah, I think I should do one more lab. Let me go back now. It's like one lab, wiki. Okay, so we can see Tyler up here. Nice, nice. Another Tyler video. Crazy. Um, it's like wiki dot lab. But I have no idea. Wiki dot lab dot eu. Maybe is it like eu, or maybe it's not. It's like .com. Okay. Okay. So now let's go to the like recommendation. I believe they have some recommendation category rated as easy hiring work. Okay, so recommendation up here. We can actually do this machine like data. Yeah, yeah. Like once we're like done with this lab, we would go and do another machine. This one is not related to Active Directory. This is more like a traditional pen testing kind of a box, but maybe we can do that. Wow, that's like a lot of dogs barking right now, howling right now. Well, it's taking some time. I probably need to like do like, oh wow, oh wow, like Tyler is actually watching the stream. Crazy man, crazy. And yes, like you are famous man. Crazy bro. And maybe like I can also like make a walkthrough. I don't know. Like I would like just like Tyler, like I would probably um go through my stream recording and maybe I can cut some clips, you know. So you were streaming a while ago. Yeah, yeah, exactly, man. Maybe like we can do some kind of a collab and do like a one lab machine, you know. Okay, so it's like 81% done. After this, we probably need to go and do the specific machine like data. I also need to use some kind of a note taking software, something like Notion. I was actually about to say Lotion, not Note. But yeah, it's like Notion or maybe Obsidian. I'm not sure. Or it could be like a simple like GitHub Notes. I don't know. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, in the time zone thing kind of crazy, man. Well, we'll see actually. Because of like, okay, so Tyler, like I actually ended up fixing my own like sleep cycle, but uh, I have started live streaming again. So like I will probably like live stream around 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. my time. Maybe like I would go back to my older sleep cycle. So maybe we can collab. But yeah, it's kind of not healthy for me to stay up that late. Okay, so we were able to actually download like our ntds.dit file and system file. Now we can use secrets.py to actually dump the password hashes. So let me just go and copy the command. Wait, where is it? Where is it? Let me just copy this. Wait, I'm not even sure like if this would work or not. Okay, it's working. Crazy. Um, do we have the password hash for the administrator? Yeah, we actually have the password hash. Now we can simply try to log in as administrator on this box. Let me go back. Now we can log in as administrator. We will actually use this hash administrator. I'm pretty sure like I have messed up with the spelling. I don't know. I'm just a teenager. And I think this H should be capital. Okay, so we can actually log in as administrator. Let's see. Verma Graves. Yep, we are actually okay. So we were actually able to escalate our privileges. Let's see, where do we have the flag? Is it in like desktop file or desktop directory? Yeah. Okay, cool, man. So yeah, again, this wasn't super easy like active directory works. Um, how much I have heard, like one lab has some really cool red teaming related labs. So maybe like once I get more into like streaming, we would do like much harder boxes. And I also need to learn how to bypass like AVs and EDR. I'm kind of like noob when it comes to like red teaming and like especially like with evasion. Actually, I was doing a red team lab called Ifrit from one lab itself, and man, that's like crazy. Like they would actually block each and every binary or every basically it will block everything which you try to run over there. So you have to come up with like some crazy like unique way or maybe something completely different to bypass or to basically do your enumeration actually. Okay, so let me just go back and make a small cut now. Okay, so this is for the walkthrough. Hey guys, this is me Hack, and in this video we are going to do a box or a lab from one lab actually, and this is easy lab called Baby. It is an active directory based lab, and a small summary is that we will start with an nmap scan. We would see a typical active directory related port, which is like RPC client SMB and LDAP. We would go and follow a like very like simple technique or method or mindset, which is going and exploring like RPC client, trying to check can we log in into RPC client as anonymous user, or can we list shares on SMB as anonymous user. Both of those techniques will fail actually, but we can actually log in into LDAP as anonymous user. From there we can basically like get all the usernames from the domain controller, and then once we are able to get domain usernames from the domain controller, we were also during that enumeration we also found like passwords on the user description actually. From there we performed like a basic password spray across all the machines on the domain, and we were able to actually authenticate as a user. But there was a twist. Cool, man. Have a great day, Tyler. And from there actually, we actually there was something like completely different with this box. So we were able to log in as Caroline Robinson, but there was one twist that um, it was asking us to change the password of that specific user. So we ended up using a technique or a binary called SMB password to change or to basically reset the password of that specific user remotely. After resetting the password, we were able to log in using Evil WinRM, and after logging as Caroline Robinson, we found a dangerous permission called SE backup privileges, which we were able to exploit and basically make a copy of ntds.dat file and SAM and system file. Once we were able to copy those critical system files, we were able to use a binary called secrets dump.py from Impacket suite or Impacket like module to basically dump all the hashes of all the users on the domain controller. We were able to dump the password hash of administrator, and then we were able to use that specific password hash to log in as administrator on domain controller using Evil WinRM. That was a basic overview or the summary of this specific box. Now we would go ahead and do another box called data, which is again like a Linux box. It's I think the difficulty is easy, and this one is a bit different. I think this one is like a traditional Linux pen testing box. Yeah, it should be fun, I guess. So let me go back to my Kali screen now, and I probably need to start the box. So let's see. Discord. Just a minute. I need to start the box now. Sure. Wait a minute. How can I stop the box? Stop. Now I need to start another box called data. Let me start the box. Okay. Well, seems like there is some kind of a timeout or a rate limit. I have to wait like 30 seconds to actually start the box now. Crazy, man. Well, we will wait like 30 seconds. In the meanwhile, like let me just do a cleanup, and I probably need to like start using some kind of a note taking applications, man. Can I start the machine now? Okay, I can finally start the machine. Cool, baby. So we are going to do another box called data. So let me zoom in now. I think this should be cool. Oh, fine. Lab mkdir data. So let me cd into it. Sudo nmap, and again we would go and use the default configuration. So minus SC, which is for default script, SB is for versioning, OA is for output all formats, nmap. And again, like min rate is something which you should not use on an actual pen test because it's like too noisy, and sometimes like if you have like higher min rate, it can actually take down a network if they are using some kind of a legacy tech or a legacy like product, you know. So yeah, just be careful with it. And I probably need to slow down like how I speak. I need to be a bit chill. Okay, okay, kind of cool, man. Okay, so up here, this is kind of unique. Like, let me do a small change in my nmap. Let me do a quick like full port scan. I'm just not confident with like these two ports. I'm pretty sure like there should be a lot more. But yeah, for now like there's like port 22 which is SSH, and port 3000 which says like it's Grafana. So yeah, let's see. I would probably go ahead and like start exploring that port 3000. By the way, like I have seen a lot of like newbies or people who are like just starting out in hacking. What they would do is like they would go and start like brute forcing SSH. Man, like that's something, in my opinion, like brute forcing should be the last thing we should go for. So yeah, like please guys, don't brute force SSH, man. But yeah. Grafana is loading for us. We probably need to use something like WordWeb. Uh, WordWeb is basically like Vapalizer. I don't think you guys know about Vapalizer. So Vapalizer is a tool, and it's kind of similar to WordWeb. It will basically tell us what technologies are being used in the backend by that specific um, domain or like a URL, you know, or like a specific website. Let's see what we would get to find. Okay, so we got few interesting things like up here, like the Grafana version is 8.0.0. Maybe we can look if there's any vulnerability or exploit related to it. We also, okay, so we are over here, like we are prompted to enter username and password. We don't have any username and password. And also up here we can see the Grafana version. Okay, cool. Now if we go back to our like nmap scan, we can also see evox about, and there's like one disallowed entry. So let's see like robots.txt real quick, and there's nothing in here. Okay, fine. Let's do this. Firstly we will check if there's any exploit related to the specific version of Grafana. If we don't find any kind of an exploit, we would try to log in using some common passwords. So let's see. Grafana 8.0.0 exploit. Okay, seems like we have something. Okay, so up here looks like there's some kind of LFI or part reversal attack. Let me zoom in. I really don't want to read through this, but let's see. On 2021 December 3, we received a report that Grafana is vulnerable to directory traversal, allowing access to local file. We have confirmed this for version this to this. Thank you for our defense in depth approach. At no time Grafana Cloud has been vulnerable. The vulnerable URL path is Grafana host public plugins for ID for any plugin installed. Okay. Every Grafana instance comes with pre-installed plugins like Prometheus plugin or MySQL plugin. So the following URLs are vulnerable for every instances. Okay, cool. So this is the CVE, like CVE 2021 43798. Okay, cool man. Let's see if we are able to like access any of these plugins. By the way, like up here, like right in front of my camera, there's a white light, and man, it's like really hurting my eyes right now. Huh. Well, looks like we need to log in. Do we need to log in? Let me see this. Okay, so seems like we don't really need to. Okay, so it seems like there is an unauthenticated attack because of here. They say privilege required to be none. So any unauthenticated user should be able to perform this attack. So there's no need to go and look out for the password itself. But why exactly I can't get the plugins, man? Public plugins. Let me do this real quick. Public. Shit. Okay, so I'm getting redirected. To the login page. Public plugin. Public plugins. Let me check this real quick. This data. Okay, so I'm getting redirected again. And then see. And there's like evox about page. Is this a valid URL? Okay, so I'm getting just redirected to the login page. I think I probably need to do some kind of a directory fuzzing. Do I need to do any kind of a directory fuzzing? Should be HTTP. But it's like public app, public plugin panel. Okay, let me see this. There's verify API docs, public app, public test, public go, public image plugins. Okay, so I probably need to stop my fuzzing because the host seems to be like unresponsive right now. Kind of weird. Let me start the fuzzing again, but this time I would go with a different technique. I would use like for that locate medium.txt perf minus u for the URL, and I would say fuzz. Now I would choose a word list, and let's see. Okay, so I probably need to filter some stuff out. Filter by size. 29. I can see login, public, sign up. Okay, there's a sign up page. Interesting. Can I actually sign up? Let me see that. Sign up. Okay, okay. Well, this is kind of cool, right? So let me sign up a@a.com. Typical hack stuff. Um, let's see. Okay, so user sign up is disabled. Fuck, man. So we can't sign up. This verify metrics. Okay, okay. Oh shit. Well, it's taking some time, so maybe we should be like sit back and relax. Okay, let's see. Well, so sign up is disabled, um, but this specific version of Grafana has a CVE. But whenever I try to access the public directory, I get redirected. Maybe I need to find the password, man. Okay, let's see. But how much I remember, like Grafana has removed the default password or username thingy. Grafana default credentials. It's like admin. Okay. Back to login. Admin. Yeah, kinda expected, man. Okay. Well, that's not working. Every inventory is like admin for username and password. Well, the default username ain't working, mate. Let's see what else we got. Or maybe let me see if there's any exploit. 20stools.com. HackerOne Grafana allows local CVE. This Grafana unauthorized arbitrary file reading vulnerability. Okay. Example, get DB password file lib Grafana. So how exactly am I supposed to perform this attack, man? Well, okay. So it's something like this. Wow. Kinda stupid simple. Let me try it this real quick. Shit. Let me copy this. And let's go. Okay, so that did not work. So like every time whenever I go to like public URL, I'm getting redirected to login. So vv to zoom in. Yep, I'm getting redirected. Okay, so let's see what else we can do. API list, just sign up. Huh. Do we have any other technique? Any other way? Okay, default plugin install list. API embedded. Let me try this real quick. Is MTN group. Okay, we'll check that article later. Unauthorized. Okay. Momoli sure. Sure. Report 3000 public and people are able to get LFI. Huh. And stupid me is getting redirected to the login page. Why? Why it's me always, man? Kinda seems weird. Let me try again. Let's go. So we are able to okay. So we are able to read local files, right? Now let me go back to the web browser. Okay, seems like it's working for us, mate. Now let me try this real quick. My SQL. Oh wow, so I really need to change the position of the light up here. It's like really like giving me some bad times. Etsy password. So I got redirected, fam. Okay, never mind. Cyber shift. Let me go up here. Okay, now I should try reading the specific database file. Let's see, where is it? Where is it? Let's see. Public. Wait, there was a database file up here, right? Oh, okay. Okay, here it is. Valib grafana.db. Okay. It should be like URL encode. URL encode. Wait, I'm not sure like if this would actually work, but let's see, mate. I probably need to change the encoding. Call. seems like it's getting something. Let's do output gf.db. Yeah, I probably need to change the position of it. Huh. It seems like we are able to download the database file. Let's see. Let me zoom even more. Let's see. File gf.db, which is grafana.db. Okay. SQLite 3. Oh, I think I also have like help show tables. Okay, so I have like one more way. SQL browser. This one is easier for us. Open database, desktop, one lab, baby. Not baby, it's data. Okay, well, we can see a lot of stuff up here. Let's try to check user table, passwords, browsers table. Okay, so we can see the password hash for two different users now. There's one for Edwin and for another user called Boris. So let me go ahead and try to crack it again. Like if this was a real pen test, you would try to crack the passwords locally, but this is CTF and I want to complete this ASAP so that I can actually go and eat something. Oh wow, I have no idea. Like, is it like HA? Is it like A? What the fuck, man? HAMDNQ. Let's see. Huh. Invalid captcha. 35NL. It's like L, right? D7. Is it L? Network. Well, guys, guess what? I'm not a human. YKAS. Well, it's not working. What the heck? SP2. Let's see. Grafana hashcat. Okay. The hashes are created using this. Seed align this. Okay. Is it gonna understood by hashcat? The password cracking to Grafana will transform into need to transform into format that hashcat can read. Which you are using a small amount of Go. Okay. Okay, so we have to convert the hash in a different format. Okay, but I don't know Go. but I do know like this code is trying to first decode the hex into decode the hash into hex format. From that, it's doing some kind of a base 64 encoding. Oh, okay. Should I ask like Chat GPT? Or maybe I should ask Chat GPT. Chat GPT. I want to convert the hash of Grafana in a format which Hashcat can understand, and I have the DB file. Let's see. Well, according to this, I can crack the hash statically, but no man, this is how the hash looks like. Or maybe I should try cracking the hash directly and try my luck. Hashcat nano hash. I probably need to unzip rocky.txt file because this is a fresh installation of Kali. Um, Conzip user share word list rocky.txt. I have a very secure password. Now hashcat, and up here I need to specify the file of my hash could be simply that file contains the password hash of admin user share word list rocky.txt. Fingers crossed. Let's hope it will be able to automatically detect the hash. Okay, let me try this. How much I know, like I probably need to convert this hash into a format which it can understand. Yeah, nope. Let's see what I can do about it. Yo बाबा भाई, कैसे हो? How are you? Okay, so let me just read this real quick. Okay, decoder.py. Oh wow, so lol. So this is the actual script for from like full labs actually. Well, this is kind of an L man. But maybe um Grafana to hashcat. Run the hashes makes it easy to convert Grafana hashes to PD. This format, okay. So there's a tool which we can leverage. Output file hashes. Okay, let me try this real quick. Okay, so looks like there's like 3 people watching me on Twitch. Hello, people. By the way, if you are typing something in the chat on Twitch, I'm sorry I can't see that right now. I probably need to fix my Streamlabs setup in a way that I can see your chat. Let me go to Twitch. Okay, never mind. Let me go back to hacking now. So yeah, let's like actually read the script and go back to the raw format. Import some libraries, description, parser, okay, hashcat, digest, def, read file. Basically, I'm just going through this like specific script and making sure it's like safe to run. Grafana list, converting hash, file format. Yeah, it's a really simple script. Nothing I should be worried about. Right. So let me just copy it. And let me zoom in. A little bit more. Nano GF to hash. I probably need to change the naming, but GF stands for Grafana Python 3 GF to hash. Now I need to specify. Let me just get the hashes fine real quick. This is one hash. Nano hash. Okay, so I have that hash. Let me get this one. DC Python 3 GF2 hash. Now I need to specify like or maybe let's just put it hash list out of range. Huh. Well, interesting. Line 50 and line 34 convert Grafana hash. Let me go with this way. Oh, hash. Okay, so there's a problem. So there's some problem. Let's try to debug it. Line this Grafana hash 1. Okay, let me do this real quick. Gedit hash. Let me remove this shit for now. Save. Let me try running it again. The same error. Now I'm going to ask ChatGPT to fix it. I don't have the energy to manually verify it and debug it on my own. Thanks for sharing the input likely contain only hash. Fix output. Try. The salt part. Okay, so it says it lacks the salt part. This is the salt part. Okay, so this is okay. Okay, so let's go and modify the hash file. So nano new hash, and it should be something like this. And let's see, new hash cat hash. Yeah, I got this. Got it. So let me go ahead and make some changes real quick. Gedit new hash. I really need to change my lighting. It's like really hurting my eyes right now. Save it. And maybe we can also try this now. We can try cracking both of the password hash. Okay, let's see if we can crack the hash. Oh, let's see if we can convert the hash now. Okay, converted. I didn't say that. Hash. Okay, cool, man. Now we need to run hashcat and see if we can crack the hash. Hashcat minus m 10.0.9.0.0.0 hash user share word list rocky.txt. Fingers crossed, hopefully it would work for us. Well, it's taking some time. We can wait. We can definitely wait. Okay, so we were actually able to crack the password hash. Um, a beautiful one. Okay, let's try to log in now. Where's Grafana? Hmm. Let's try to log in as admin and the password beautiful one. Invalid username of the password. Oh, is it the password for Boris user? Could be Boris Boris. Okay, so we were able to log in as a user called Boris. Now let's see if we can get some kind of an RCE like on a server. Hmm. Huh? What the heck? Kiosk. Need help documentation. Change password. Can I allow two rules? How to add a rule? Okay. I'm very sure that there's a way to like get an RCE. It's just that I don't know how to do it right now. Playlist create a playlist, snapshot, library panel. Hmm. Name something, add a dashboard. Huh, interesting. But before that, let me try like if I can log in or SSH in as this user. Let's see if I can SSH in. SSH VORI is 10.10.77.34. Yes. Okay, cool, man. So we were able to log in as this user, and we also have user.txt file. Cool, right? And now let's do like sudo minus l. But before that, let's see like which group we are part of. Okay, now let's do like sudo minus l. Okay, so we have like up here like this should be an easy privilege escalation, right? A snap bin docker exec. Oh man. Let's go to gtfo bin. Docker we have exec permission sudo run mount. We have like exec permission. I'm pretty sure we can't run this command. We can run anything like sudo docker exec. Let me do this. Docker ps permission denied. What was the password again? Okay, we can't do that. I'm gonna be super lazy now, and I would just make ChatGPT to help me escalate privilege. Let me try this again. I don't think we will be able to use that command, but there is no shame in actually trying it. Yep. Now when docker ps and allowed to execute docker ps as root. Okay, snap docker ps permission denied. Well, we need to escalate privilege docker exec docker exec dash help detach env privilege get privilege the command. Okay, so we probably need to know the container ID. And how can I get container ID? Like I can't do docker ps. Yep, I don't think we can do docker ps. Yep. Well, somehow we need to find a docker container. Let's do some enumeration now. CD, can we log in into Ubuntu? It's empty. It's completely empty now. Um, William Mix. Let's check the op directory real quick. It's empty. CD var CD CD back CD var um hmm yep, I don't think we have anything interesting either over here. Hey man, I realize live on the floor, bro. Like I feel why. Like I don't, but like ask like Krish, like he's going to get like 90%, man. Like Krish is going to get like 90%. So yeah, like man, ask him for party. Like actually, like Krish is actually going to get All India rank 1. Like in JEE, actually he got like what in JEE, like my guy got like what like All India rank 2nd, right? So Krish is like a really smart dude. Vanya, hi Krish. So yeah, man, like you guys need to appreciate Krish. He's a really smart guy. Well, now going back to hacking, um, we need to escalate our privilege. Docker exec. Well, Docker exec privilege escalation. By accident. No, bro. I don't want anything. Now we continue work. Da-da-da. Well, guess what? Like, I don't know the container ID. So, how exactly am I supposed to access a container, man? So, that's bad. Container capabilities, mount. Hi, you are going great, man. Keep it up. Thanks, man. Thanks, Krish. And you two are doing good, man. Like, I've been getting like All India rank 2nd in JEE and scoring like 99.9% in CBSE is a big deal. Nico sir, I'm a big fan too, sir. Docker exec, Docker exec privileged. What's this one? But however, we can create a shell inside the running container and give it extra privileges. Okay. In in this case, this is admin is allowed users to mount volumes Run containers with privileged flag. Give any extra capabilities to the container. Docker and privileged. Container name bash. In case you can execute Docker as root, probably with sudo you can try to escape privileges escaping a container abuse exploit here. This technique basically overrides Windows binary of host from a container, so anyone executing Docker exec may trigger the payload with the container ID bin sh. Well, guess what? I don't know the container name, man. Can I do? I don't think it will work. Docker images. Yep. Permission denied. Let me ask ChatGPT how to do this shit on my own now. Nico is sending some message. Let me check that. Multi-stream. Your VM is going crazy. Hack by. I don't have one, bro. I don't have one. Nico, I don't have one, man. Well, let's see. Please. Okay. Docker this, Docker. Okay, nothing interesting with it. Let me try this real quick. Namespace ID, Moby ID. Maybe I can try this. I don't know what this is, but seems like some kind of an ID. Oh man. No such container as Ubuntu. Kinda expected. Let me try reading a file. Well, this won't work because I don't have permissions. And I don't think I have permissions to even read this file. Well, let me try linpiece real quick. Linpiece sh. VM is going crazy. Yeah, because I'm trying to crack my password right now. Okay, so now I can start a local server Python 3 minus m http.server. Now we'll try to transfer the binary not the binary, but bash script Goggle equal http 10.8.5.253 8000 linkeys.sh. We can go ahead and run this now. chmod plus x linkeys.sh, and let's run it. Wait, this tmux installed. Okay. Now let's go through the lint piece output. I'm just tired right now. Okay, so it seems like this is some kind of a Docker ID. Could be. I'm not sure at this point. Do we see anything interesting? No, not really. Vulnerable. Check if that person is vulnerable. User will pk exec. Generic. Okay, there's pk exec. Maybe we can try to exploit it this way. Message configuration. Or maybe like I could do this, right? I can end the stream now and I can complete the other part, like the privilege escalation part, on the next stream because I'm just tired right now. Okay, so we do see an ID, namespace mobby, this could be for Grafana, I don't know. Yeah. Okay, so I would make one last attempt. If that's like unsuccessful, then we would go and try something else. Okay, maybe like this could be vulnerable to like Pwnket, but how much I know, the author of this machine wants us to exploit that like sudo docker exec thingy. So are we gonna stick with that? So sudo myself once again. Okay, sudo snap bin docker exec this. There's like sh id. Okay, so we do have a docker id. Now what we can do is we can try to get an interactive terminal up here. Let's see, docker exec minus it and let's do like bin.sh. From here, like there could be like multiple ways to exploit it. bin.sh, bin.sh. Okay, now can I do like chroot, chroot? Let me go back to my screen for a minute. Yeah, let me do like chroot amount, operation not permitted. Okay, what else can I do? Run.sh cd home. I need to find a way to bypass this shit. So let's see. Empty. Yeah, it's empty. We can also use like privileged thingy, right? Let me ask GPT about it. Privileged flag, can we use minus privileged flag? Cat run.sh. Okay, I mean chat GPT seems like the lulu right now. Check if cap sh is present. Nope, it's not. Root. Yep, nothing helpful right now. Let me exit from this. Let me do this now. Does that help? Okay. Sudo snap bin docker exec help. Okay, we can use like extend privileges to the command. Let me try this now. chroot mnt cat dot docker env empty right now. ls mnt cd root. Oh wow, we can't cd into root, but we have root permission. Gid root df minus h. Okay, so we have like, okay, well, this is cool. This is cool, man. We can we mount this one? Mount this to temp. Are you root? I am root. Sudo su interesting. Interesting. Which lab we are solving, bro? Bro, I'm solving like a lab called data from one lab actually. Added an Active Directory box called baby from one lab, and now I'm doing a Linux box from one lab called mm, data. Let me check if there's like any interesting binary. I'm pretty sure like I'm very close to solving this one. Let's see how can I solve it. Well, but we do have like root, but for some reason we can't actually get that root permission, right? um but we can view the file system, right? So I'm pretty sure we just need to find a way to like copy the command. Let me exit and try this once again. hmm. Let me try this. You root? No, I'm not root. Wait a minute. Can I do help? Denied. As a shell. I think I can specify user to wait here. I can specify user. Okay, let me try this now. Exec privileged dash user root. Now let me try to like get a shell, interactive shell. Bin sh. Now let me try that command once again. Okay, so I can, wow, that's cool, man. So this is, I believe this is the file system of the actual machine. Now let me cd into root. Wait, cd root. Okay, so this is it. We were able to pull two machines, and it took us around like almost 3ish hours. I think you have root permission for the group as gid. Yeah, exactly, like I have root permissions, and I was actually able to exec command as root using docker. Kinda this one was kind of new thing for me, like I had no idea, but yeah, kind of cool. So I'm gonna give a quick summary of this box now, and I can also use this clip on LinkedIn maybe. So hey guys, this is me Hack, and in this video we are going to do a machine called data from one lab. This one is a easy Linux box, right? So in this one you're given a, okay, so I need to modify now. Okay, hey guys, this is me Hack, and in this video we are going to do a lab called data from a lab. And a quick summary of this lab is that you get there's a service called Grafana running, and it's running an outdated version of Grafana, and this specific version of Grafana is vulnerable to an attack called LFI. So once you're able to exploit LFI, you can download the DB file, Grafana database file. From there you can extract credentials like username and passwords. From after that, Grafana uses a custom hash format, so you have to convert it in a format which Hashcat can understand and crack it. So you would do some research and you would come across some tools on GitHub which you would use to convert Grafana hash into a normal format which Hashcat can actually understand. Once you're able to crack the passwords using Hashcat, you can log in into Grafana, but you would see that your user Boris don't have enough privileges to even do anything useful. So you would try that exact same credential on SSH, and you can log in as user Boris on SSH. After logging as user Boris, you can actually after logging as user Boris, you would run basic commands or basic enumerations like sudo -l, and you will discover that your user can actually um, wait. I need to block this user, man. But you can your user can actually um, basically run docker exec as root. Now after some research, you would be able to get the docker container id. By the way, based some of the commands like docker ps, you don't have permissions to run commands like docker ps, etc. So you probably need to use tools like linps and to get like docker id or container name, something like that. After that, you would use like docker exec, and you would specify like few parameters like user has to be root, and you also need to specify a flag called privileged. After that, it's like pretty much traditional attacks where you would where you would have to like mount the host file system on your own docker container, and from there like you can access the root directory of the actual host machine. You can also view etc shadow file, crack the hash, and log in as root on the server. So this is it. um, by the way, like I'm kind of tired right now, like I'm like streaming for like 3 hours now. So yeah, like I hope like you guys actually enjoyed the stream. And yeah, this was like my first stream, but the goal is like get live like every Friday and Wednesday. I would probably play around with the timing. Maybe I would stream around like 11 p.m. my time, like little bit late. But yeah, uh, I'm not sure I'm not sure if I would stream on Wednesday next week, but I would try. But for now, like I would stream like every Friday, around 11 p.m. maybe. Um, yeah, like about that. But like from like next stream, I probably need to use something like a Notion to make a write-up. But yeah, I kind of forgot to take screenshots or make any notes per se. But yeah, like in future I would make a note of each and every command, and I will probably share after the end of the stream. But yeah, anyways, like thanks for tuning in, and yeah, bye guys.